were in the game. I need to catch up on the VODs. I haven't done this weekend's VODs. Poop coffee, ew. You know, there was like a monkey one that I heard, and I was like, I've heard of like a poop coffee of that, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd try that. That sounds very, I'd have to be tricked into that, because that just feels weird, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, like, people like it, and it's a really strong coffee, apparently, because I guess their digestive system, like, takes out a lot of, like, it basically enhances the flavor or something, or enhances the caffeine effect. But, like, I don't think I'm that desperate for caffeine, you know what I mean? Yeah, ADHD meds are dangerous. It's a common side effect, yeah, of, like, losing an appetite. Yeah. Chat, yeah, see, we're 86% complete with the main game. And we only have, like, I think maybe 3 more DLC dungeons to approach. So that's why I'm feeling a JP never forget to eat. Well, no, okay, listen. I thought I was gonna cook the food, but I was still full for like a majority of the day, right? And I was trying out Risk of Rain 2 for the first time, and then I was trying and then I was playing some Elden Ring Night Rain, right? And so it was just like a busy day, that's all. And like it was really fun to be on Night Rain, just running around screaming. And I died a lot because I played like a fool.
I'm telling you, Uchu, I have never heard of anyone getting bitten by a piranha on land before.
Hello? Well, let me talk to this about.
It's good
This is a built-in side
You
quest,
too,
yes.
Uchu.
Yes, Uchu,
How
I'm
are
glad
the
you're alive.
preparations going for Etzli's coronation?
Yes.
Not well, sadly. Shortly after you left Paititi, a group of hunters pulled Zan's body from the wilderness.
Zan, was he one of the men you sent out?
To retrieve the champion's bow.
Oh, we need to go get a bow chat. We can get this real quick as we're chatting and vibing. And yes, that's
I
the
hate
coffee.
to
Yes,
ask
the
you,
beans are
but-
processed. Indeed. Like,
But
that's interesting.
would I
But
go and get the champion's
whose butt?
bow?
It's a lot to ask. This is the most difficult of the items to retrieve.
Also, I
Zan
think the
was one of
short
our
ribs
best.
for curry tomorrow sounds
May
really
I
good.
ask what makes
Also,
this
wait,
bow
what kind
so
of curry are
special?
you making with the ribs?
Queen Unaratu's ancestors carved it from the first ceiba tree to grow in the wilderness outside the city. It has been handed down through generations. She bestowed it upon Sairi, Etzli's father, on their wedding day. It joins the two families together, but it was lost many years ago, taken by the Nahual.
The Narwhal.
The
That's
narwhal?
someone who has the power to transform into an animal, right?
Yes, this one stalks the jungle outside the city. Envious, it tricks Sairi into giving it the bow. Etzli is the rightful heir of the champion's bow.
Chat, we're gonna
Without
fight
it,
a
He
shapeshifter?
cannot be king.
I know about
Okay.
this. Okay.
Point the way.
Wiki says this event looks like a
You will
cat,
find
but
the
it's more
entrance
closely related to
directly across
mongoose
from
or
you, up the shore
weaslets.
of the river.
Interesting.
Don't
I need to
worry,
get an emo
I'll
for
do
a
my
grizzly
best to
bear
get the
in an
bow.
army uniform. Why's that? JP, it's called cognitive dissonance. Yeah. Wait, why the cute face with it? Wait, I use a Japanese curry brick. Ah, see, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I made like chicken curry for the first time, and I gotta say I did pretty decent with it. Also, I didn't know, but like curry, at least the way that we see it, is very like British. Which makes sense to why curry was a big dish in Pokemon Swish, right? Because in Pokemon Swish, Sword and Shield, like the meal that you cooked was the curry. And at first I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I guess it was just like a thing, you know what I
are you
mean?
two up
Whatever. Yeah, that's what you two talking
Uchu
about,
and
huh?
I are swapping scar stories.
Jonah tells me you have a few yourself.
Oh,
No
yeah, a
great
lot.
tales with mine. Just me being careless.
Yeah, falling down, being impaled, a lot.
I got this one here from my cousin, Eli.
Your cousin gave you that. And are you still speaking?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't my cousin exactly. It
Oh, the worm.
was a worm that I...
We named it Eli.
Perhaps I had to have been there.
Yeah,
You know, that's fair.
probably.
Chicken tikka.
So what
Wait,
about you?
chicken, is it
That
tikka
one
or
looks like
tikka?
it's got a good story to go with
Masala
it.
is one of the UK's
happened?
national dishes. Interesting. Because I always thought like curry was like
Very
a
interesting.
Indian type style dish, right? Because it's Indian curry.
If my
I
recipe
guess,
did that,
you know-
I think I'd rather starve.
Oh, hi.
It's
Oh,
not that kind of recipe. This one was for a weapon.
oh.
What sort of weapon?
Wait, tikka. Chicken tikka
The white
masala.
breath. It is a poison found deep in the wilderness. Its effects would double our numbers
Oh.
without adding a single life. Just the thing the rebellion needs to push back Amaru and his army.
We can craft that. Why not? It's a UK thing
what
too, because the
happened?
UK owned India until like what, the early 20th century. Yee, colonization.
failed.
The OG colonizer, and then America said, "Let me try that out."
Find it?
Quick recipe:
my
carrots,
friend.
potatoes, onions,
I was
garlic in a
not
pot
worthy.
with butter and soy sauce.
master the recipe
Wait,
of
add
the
soy
white
sauce
bread,
plus
you
mushroom
must
salt,
traverse the
simmer.
path of
Add
fear.
water, cook for
It
20
is a
minutes,
treacherous
covered.
place
Add 1
filled
piece
with
of
terrible
salt
demons.
and pepper. Gold curry brick.
You believe
Stir.
the white
Wait. So
bread
how
could
big are
save
these?
rebel
How
lives?
big are the curry bricks? Stir. Add water
Many,
that thickens
but
too
that
much.
hope is lost now. I cannot
It's
go back.
wait.
It is too dangerous.
1940s. Ah. Everyone's eyelashes are so long in this game. They're pretty. You know, everyone, listen, we might
What
be
if I
lost
went
in the
with you?
jungle, but that
We
don't
could
mean we
get
don't
the
have time to
recipe
take
for the
care
white
of these
breast
lashes.
together.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate your offer, Lara, but the path of fear must be taken alone.
Also, I feel like if they weren't too
I'll
long,
go.
it'd
I
probably
cannot ask
feel
you to do
really uncanny,
didn't.
right?
I'm
I feel like
offering.
eyelashes are like kind of something that helps out a little
Maybe
bit.
this
Oh,
isn't something you should.
Uchu, I can help.
yes,
Please, let me.
I'm immune to these things. I have plot armor, as they say. Yeah, chicken tikka masala was invented in the UK. It's very much a typical UK curry. A
Take
lot
the
of them are
passage
based off
through the water beneath this
USR.
cave. It will lead you to the wilderness.
A lot of them
From
use
there,
a base called British
you're on your own.
Indian takeaway sauce and just a bit of flavor and color in them. Okie dokie. So it's kind of like a since the UK had so much things from India, like they experimented with Indian like spices and stuff like that, and hence made the British thing off of Indian spices. I'm assuming, right? So it's a British dish used with Indian ingredients, kind of deal, right? Is that kind of what it is? But also, wasn't it like after it was after World War II that UK kind of started like getting rid of, or at least not getting rid of, losing was the proper term probably. But it was after World War II where Britain started losing their colonies that they had, right? I want to say same thing with like the French and obviously the Germans, but like the French and I'm trying to think the other places that had territories in Europe at that back in the day. Post the Brick and Discord BRB. Okie dokie. Eckerd, is you winning? We're trying our best, and yes indeed. How you doing today, you cutie patootie? Mods, can we get a shout out for Eckerd, please? Yes indeed. Oh, there's the DLC right here. We can go all the way over. Alright, we have to get this DLC, this Mission Giver DLC. But first things first, let's do this first DLC, Questy Quest, which I think is up here. Yes, indeed. Elden Ring. Chat, I was talking about it earlier, about next Community Day. Maybe we'll do some Night Rain runs. And also, maybe we'll do, like, a longer stream than usual for future Community Days. That way we can get a little more games in, right? Because a Night Rain run is, like, 60 minutes a run. That's not a lot of time. That's, like, one run, and then we have to run ads. Which, I mean, it's not impossible to do. But the timing on it has to be immaculate, right? Yo, Reno. JP's guilty. We haven't played an Ace Attorney game in, like, too long. What do you mean guilty? When was the last time we played? January of this year. That's the last time we played one, chat. It's been that long since we played an Ace Attorney game. That's kind of sad. That's kind of really sad. Oh, we need to go down? Okay. We're going down, in an earlier round. Reno stealing my line. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Was it actually under here then, chat? Maybe it was under... Huh. Maybe it was inside the base that we were looking at earlier, chat. I'm a little crazy. Yo, I'm trying to dive, but she doesn't want to dive. She just wants to break her ankles, I guess. It's fine. Reno, how you doing today, too? Ooh. Wait, jokingly or not, it's often seen in the States as the white people dish. Tikka masala. Spicy or buttered chicken. Not spicy. Interesting. Let me see. I mean, I can understand them seeing it as like a white dish, right? Because it is a, like, you know, like I said,
he's lost both his parents. I wonder how he's really doing.
It definitely feels like a,
well, he's handling it better than
like I said,
did.
another culture
Sure.
taking, like one culture taking another culture's like ingredients and making their own thing out of it, right? That's what it feels like, at least from what I'm picking up from everybody, right? I might be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but that's like what I'm picking up. That's what's coming off to me. I kind of want to change. I kind of want to try out this weapon, but I think we haven't upgraded it fully yet because we need more materials. But I am definitely going to switch to the Riverhawk because that Deagle just feels like a better idea than this, like, SMG. This SMG burns through ammo and doesn't kill things fast enough. Let me go to you skills. What do we have for skills now, chat? You? Yes. I want to complete this all. Boa's Blow. Use the shotgun. Oh, damn. We about to blow people away with the shotgun, chat? Flare rounds. Hey, chat, we finished all the green area. Yo, let's go. Now we just got to finish a couple more. We got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more things to get, chat. Similar to American cheese or Mexican cuisine. That's my experience at least. Yeah, or like American Chinese food. Although American Chinese food is typically made by I want to say Chinese immigrants, right? Like I don't think I've seen like a white Chinese food place, right? Like a white owned Chinese food place. But I guess, like, yeah, the Americanization of something, right? JP, read my message. Similar to American cheese or Mexican cuisine. That's my experience, at least. Jokingly or not, it's often seen in the States as the white people dish. Tikka masala spicy or buttered chicken not spicy. Are you saying, like, tikka masala is not spicy? Is that why? Like, the yes, no, maybe so? Or am I going crazy? But let me know when the curry's in. Well, some British Indians had a restaurant and made their own dishes that were not traditional Indian, but aimed at English people. Oh, Arrow. Sorry, I missed that one. No, there is. I might check it out. I have some office days in Manchester coming up. Oh, yeah, but stay, Arrow, Trouble. Arrow was trying to talk to you about, like, a new retro console, a retro convention. Yo, do you like the point emote? Yo, the finger? Like, whoa, we fingered the villain! Because that's how you play Ace Attorney games. You finger the villain, chat. I can't wait for us to play another Ace Attorney game and this emote just gets spammed. Because I made this emote after we beat the final Ace Attorney game, which sadly I know is a little late to the party, but I'm super glad that we have it, and I'm really excited to try it out in the next one. Right here, I think is where we're gonna go. Right? Yeah, right here. JP, yes. Oh, wait, gas and glitches. My lo mein. Yeah, like chow mein is not a Chinese dish. Yes. Yeah, CTM was invented most likely by a Bangladeshi guy called Ali Ahmed Aslam, who dank raider. Yes. Not like to say we're doing pretty good in our dank raids here. Where is... You're underwater? Wait, where is he? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Wait, how is he under us? Chat. Is it me or is he dead? Chat. Right? Wait, did I miss something else? Did I miss something? American cheese, not... Oh, American Chinese, not American cheese. Don't mind me. Listen, I thought you're like, you know how American cheese isn't real cheese? That's what I was thinking you were going for. I thought that was your angle. I'm like, yeah, you know how like American cheese isn't real cheese?
How dare you?
That's the angle I think you were going for. Don't mind me. Well, you're not alive, so it must be him. Oh, wait, that kind of works too. Yeah, that's what I was like, yeah, because American cheese is like American slices, like the Kraft slices, which literally, I can't remember, I think it was the American government had to come in and be like, look, you cannot advertise this as cheese. It is too processed.
To do such a thing.
What would you
Right?
do?
That's what I was thinking. Cheddar flavored cheese, food snacks, anyone? You know, as long as it's crunchy. You know what's really weird?
Yourself to blame for that.
Cheddar cheese, if it's like on a crunchy thing like Cheez-Its, I like it. But if it's on like a soft chewy thing, I don't. You know what I mean? Like hypothetically, if there's like if you gave me like a block of cheese to eat, I'm not gonna like it. But if you put it on like something crunchy, I like it. A topping and it's melted and gooey, I like it. But if it's like a mushy thing, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. Hello, my friend. Yes.
Hakan?
Who are you?
I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing, remember?
I saved your life.
Priest. I didn't recognize you out of costume.
You're welcome.
It's good to see you again, my friend.
I saved your life. You're welcome.
How's Kiara?
She still has a father, thanks to you.
If
Thank
I
you.
remember correctly, it took both of us to get out of that cell. So how
Yes.
have you been?
I wonder if we didn't kill him, if we didn't save him, would the DLC be unavailable?
But I may not have a choice.
Oh?
What's the trouble?
Aaron, one of the men who lives here, happens to work at the guard barracks in the upper city. I asked him to do some snooping around for me, but he hasn't returned.
Do you need me to go check it
I'm
out?
afraid something's happened to him.
I can go check it
His
out.
sister is.
Yes,
She
also
always
S&B,
worries
Gold
for him,
Curry, not
but she has a point.
S&P. Oh, okie
If I
dokie.
put
Also, let me
Aaron
check
in
the
danger,
Discord real
and
quick.
the woman who runs the
Yes,
little halfway
indeed.
house in the garbage finds out,
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a curry bar like this before. I guess I also
I
don't
could
really
check
go
him
out and buy
on for
curry
you.
like that,
If he's
so
in
maybe
some sort
that's
of
why.
trouble, maybe I can pull him out.
Interesting. That's really cool, though, and convenient.
you do have a
Cheddar
knack
flavored
for it,
cheese
I'll
food
give you
snacks is
that.
the legal description of cheese strings over here because they can't call them cheese.
That
Ha,
priest now
really?
of yours.
As
Fair.
it happens, I do.
Good.
Oh, excuse that.
Aaron is a custodian at the guard barracks in the upper city. That
JP, are you
outfit
cheese and
is going
apple
to
pie
get you through
person?
the door.
I have never heard of that combination before, Apple. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never heard of cheese and apple pie. What do you mean cheese and apple pie? What is that? How does that work? I need you to clarify what this means. Right? People eat cheddar cheese with their slices of apple pie. Some even melt cheese on the top of the pie crust. I don't know how I'd feel about that. So out of curiosity, is your apple pies across the pond very like cinnamony? Because like cinnamon and cheese doesn't sound like a good combination. So apparently I'm on iOS 10, but I'm supposed to be on iOS 18, so that's maybe why Twitch keeps crashing. I mean, but isn't your iPhone really like an older model? So if you go to iOS 18, it's just gonna like fuck your phone over more? Yes, maybe so, T? Because I thought that's what that's why people don't upgrade their iPhones after a little bit, right? Because of like I think there was an EU, there was like a big EU lawsuit lobbied towards, there's like a big EU event that was lobbied towards the Apple company because their freaking butts and the stuff that they were doing was super anti-consumer because they were trying to get people to buy new things, right? They're like, oh, we want you to upgrade. Oh, damn, Chad, that fit look kind of nice, though. Yo, this fit kind of nice, though. I like this. I like this a lot. It's really pretty. Sorry, I had, no. Well, let me go to here. Can I go into the Royal Guard? Thank you. All right, we got to go back into the Royal Guard fit because we got to sneak into town. We got to sneak into the upper district from what I remember, right? So let's go over there. Priest! Yes, indeed. All right, let's go priest mode, chat. And we're not doing the main story, and I hope this doesn't proc because the main story is right here, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to see what happens. Let me see you. I only recently learned that was a thing. Yeah, honestly, I've never heard of it before. I ain't taking away anything away from anyone. Oh, wait. I missed that message. But yeah, it's the same way as it is Chinese. Wait, yeah, in the same way it is Chinese. Yeah, exactly right. It is Korean, but it's also like a UK Korean. Same thing with it is Chinese, but it's American Chinese, right? Objection, you are a defense lawyer and therefore guilty, along with the defendant. Hold on, listen here. We're not outside of the US, all right? Voldy! Hello, JP and friends. Hello, Voldy, you cutie patootie. How goes you today? JP, yes, I've never had cheddar cheese on apple pie. And you know, Voldy, have you had cheddar cheese on apple pie? Yes, also it's SNB, not SMP, which is fair. Thank y'all. So SNB is the brand. See, I thought SNP is salt and pepper. That's why I just said salt and pepper. I only recently learned that was a thing. I've never heard about it. I need to clarify what this means. Cheddar flavored cheese food stacks. Yeah, that's the cheese strings, right? Yes, maybe so. Devour his soul. I'll try my best, Mongoose. I will devour everything that we need. Also, slay any fit that I'm given, chat. Look at this. Slay. Yes, slay your enemies. This isn't across the pond thing. It's an American thing. Oh, interesting. No, that's so sad. Yeah, but if I don't want any more... Wait, but if I don't... More of my apps will start freezing because it happens on my WhatsApp too. Damn, that sucks. Is your phone compatible for iOS 18? It may be more South US thing. My friend was offered cheese with his apple pie in Georgia. And apparently it's super common there. Huh, I'll have to ask Jesse to ask his friend if she has that too. T, don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say this, but yeah, I will try it. Maybe, maybe not. IDK. Yeah, it adds like a savory, salty, creamy fattiness to the pie. It's not like you're grating a block of cheese on it or anything. Lol, and it's cheddar cheese, not American. Interesting. Huh, roll for a good day. Roll for it's a good day. It's a beautiful day. Actually, if the weather's nice, I might ride my motorcycle to Grandma's house. Although that sounds like a bad idea, because if I go to the grocery store... I'm just going to get a couple things anyways. Yes!
Do you remember?
I do remember! The 21st night of September. With hi saying thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 9 months. We have our own little sub baby. What? Thank you so much. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. It's a New England, just American Midwest thing for cheese on apple pie. You know, I just saw a South thing though. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't, that's interesting. Because, like, I just saw Georgia. Georgia's not Midwest. Georgia is, like, strong South, right? Yo, how you doing today, Say? How you doing? Good morning. You could have a patootie. Oh, hi.
Priest. Some of our brave warriors have just won the day in the name of Kukulkan.
Uh-huh.
I think they deserve a blessing, don't you?
Of course.
How do I bless them?
Wonderful. They will be honored. Through here.
Chat, how do we bless them? Wait a minute. How do we, chat, we're going to bless people? I bless balls like marbles. Do you want me to bless their balls like marbles? I could do that. Right?
We've been robbed!
Sarah!
Say what?
Hi, Sarah. Welcome on in, Raiders. Did you peek? Welcome on in, Raiders. The name's JP Freddy Streamer on Twitch. Currently playing through Shadow of the Tomb Raider on the weekdays and weekends. On the weekdays, we're playing through, After Image, which is a really beautiful looking Metroidvania. Welcome on in to Vic, Sarah, and all the other cutie patooties. The name is JP. Like I said, we like to hang out and vibe. I like to harass Sarah sometime too, so check. Go give Sarah some love. Playing some Peak TA. Thank you for the lurking. Thank you for the hydrate. But yes. Yes, indeed, chat. Let me go make this a little bit easier for you. I saw Sarah was playing Peak. She told me to come play Peak with her, chat. Sarah told me not to stream and to play Peak. You should go give her some love, though. Go say hello. Love Sarah a lot. I didn't because 2 of my teammates died and decided to let me alone in the jungle. Wow. Navict and Squirrel died? I salute you both. I'm so sorry for your loss. It happens to the best of us. I didn't say not to stream. You can stream Peak with me. You see, chat? She tried to, you know, get me to change our schedule. Probably for the best. Sarah yelled at us to death. I don't know what you're talking about. Last time I checked, Sarah was just calmly asking where y'all went, you know? And y'all were just so far ahead. I think that's what it was. But welcome on in, Raiders. Like I said, if you need to do some post-stream care, Sarah and everybody who came into the raid, just know that we'll be when you come back. We'll be live for another 2.5 hours. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for trusting your view with us, Sarah. But yes, if you want to do some decompressing, recharging, other things, relaxing, getting a drink, getting some food, going to poop, all those things are important post-stream activities, chat. You know, or it originally from the first English 1700 where served with fruit pies, blah, 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 custard is cheese, which is probably why you get ice cream with fruit pies or cheese. Yo, can I just say, this isn't pie, but like a peach cobbler with some vanilla ice cream? Oh, like with the chicken strips? Oh, that sounds so good right now. Custard or cheese, like I said, some nice vanilla ice cream with a peach cobbler. I wanted that for my birthday. I didn't get that for my birthday. I'm so sad I didn't get that for my birthday. My one birthday regret, chat. No peach cobbler and vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna make a blackberry cobbler so badly this year. Okay, I think I heard my name a bit ago. We were talking about the ADHD shakes that you had. Also, I don't know if that was too much information you don't want people doing. Just see, I apologize for that. I got it for my birthday, though. I'm glad you got it for your birthday, Johnny. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Those are my jealous kisses, but they're still kisses. Chat, be sure to get your daily tulips in, of course. But we're going to resume our game of the Shadow of the Tomb Raider to chill and chat. Right now, we're about to bless people. I don't know how we're going to bless them, but we're going to try. Unless if we kill them all. Are we going to bless these warriors, chat? This is the DLC, so I guess maybe we will be? I feel like we're going to end up killing these people. Every year on my birthday, Baldur gives me peach cobbler with some vanilla bean ice cream. Yes, he's on so good right now. You know what I mean? That was so good. And y'all, thank you for your daily tulip. And also say, how have you been, say? Hope you've been well. You see what I mean? The well, say. Yes, indeed. The shay. Oh, say my name. When no one is around you, Shay baby, I love you. Excuse me. Anyone here I need to kill? Hello? Yes. Oh, something else I wanna, yeah, chat, we're about to kill all these people. Congratulations on a successful hunt. Now let me show you my deagle for killing all those innocent people that were on my team. It's time to go, chat. See, here's the thing. I'm not locked in here with you. You all are locked in here with me. Wait, hold on. Okay. Go crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Yes, but wait. Oh my god. You should go harass other people, shouldn't you? Go harass other people. Yeah. Oh. Or not. Okay. You know, chat, I so thought that was gonna lead to them, like, killing each other, but that's fine too, I guess. Oh, my pistol is not silenced. Chat, this is the loudest pistol I own. Okay, we're gonna have to try and be stealthy, that's all. We can be stealthy, Right? We can be stealthy. I'm so stealthy. You already know. Avoid the bad guys. I'm not getting shot at all today. Hello? Can I jump up here? Chat, why can't I jump up anywhere? Chad, this game's being very rude. It's being very anti-Lotta, and I'm not appreciating that. You know what I mean? I think that would be that's kind of the messed up. You know what I mean? But yeah, peach cobbler and vanilla ice cream sounds so good right now. How dare you, Nivict? No, not a change of schedule. Wait, listen. It actually, like, just like playing games happens. Whenever I get last second invites and stuff like that, especially if it's around stream time, Sarah, like, my anxiety flares up. Like, I as you can tell, like, people who've known the stream for a while, right? We typically play a lot of single player games, and one of the main reasons to why is because, like, my anxiety flares up when it comes to doing stuff with multiple people. I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's such a strong like just spike of anxiety whenever I get last second changes like that, and so I'm like, oh, this is fine. Where are we going? Up here? Can we climb up here? Woo, you're all good. I was just bullying you. I know, but I just like, I do, like, I'm not like against doing stuff like that because it does sound fun to do every now and then, right? But like, I also have a hard time just like kind of going through it, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna wait for that guy to come over here, then we're gonna clap his ass, and we're gonna get those guys, right? That's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna sit up here, right? Like Batman. Chad, we should play Batman again. I think that'd be a really fun game to play, right? I think Batman would be a really fun game to like show off my stealth skills in, you know? Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Wait for it. Ooh, chat! Get shot in your motherfucking face, bitch. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thanks for the money, nerd. Yes, indeed. Low-key miss your community streams, though. I know. I was talking about bringing them back, actually. But, like, I bring them back very sparingly. And, like, I need to, like, shift my perspective on them. You know what I mean? And I have been, we're working out a little bit. But this year, for at least October, and like going into like November, it might be really hard for me to even try something like that with everything that's going on. Rana, thank you for the lurking. Jump up, and get down. Jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump. Oh, I'm too short. Ah, there we go. Oh my. Excuse me. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, I was asking if, okay, I think I'm right name. Yeah, I was asking if it was insured because I also was a protein shake kid. Ah, I can't remember what brand they were. I just remember not liking them. Weren't they also, like, in cans, though, Jesse, right? They were in, like, aluminum cans, right? I want to say. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Every year, yes, indeed. Wait, I don't know why, but on my ad meds, I'm practically starving all the time now. Oh, ADHD meds. You know, we were just talking about ADHD meds and ADHD meds kind of, like, causing, like, an appetite suppression. Which is interesting that has the inverse effect for you. It's having an organized bunch of people with different schedules. That, and like being able to, well, not just that though, it's also like the shift of things, right? Like a last second shift in plans, like really throws me for a loop. Damn! Bonk him! Who are you?
Aaron? Don't be alarmed,
You should probably take that helmet off. You should probably take that helmet off to show him that you mean no harm. Before you get knocked the fuck out by him.
Is this what you're looking for? These symbols don't make any sense. It's almost like code or...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh! Wait, who saw me? Oh my god, where did you come from?
Got to get out.
Did we get them all? I think we got them all, chat. We're gonna loot. We're gonna loot. But yeah, I know a lot of people do miss the community days, and I want to bring them back in some capacity. I just gotta figure out how. Wait, I can't loot this dead man's body? Wow, rude. Very rude. Wait, it's having organized a bunch of people. I mean, yeah, it's just like, it's not just like, it's a couple of things, right? I guess it's like the randomness of it, right? Do you need a form? Wait, do you have a form of soul change, IGP? I mean, I'm not diagnosed, but I do, you know, people be scary. It goes back to the idea, like, it goes back to when I talk about how people don't, you know, people are surprised that I'm a very, like, quiet person IRL. You know what I mean? And I talk about it all the time about how, like, in person, I'm a very quiet person, but online, I'm very much a much louder person, right? And a lot of friends, if they catch my streams, it's definitely, like, a jarring experience for them with how much I talk. Because they're like, you don't talk that much to me. And I'm like, yeah, my bad. Sorry. Share him as best as being friend of all time, whom I adore with all my heart. Team, my beautiful friend who I trust with my life and would protect from anyone who would try to bully me. JP learns Yu-Gi-Oh! For a community day. That would, no, I'm sorry. I love y'all, but I don't love Yu-Gi-Oh! I like that y'all like Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's where that ends. That's where the buck stops, so to speak. Excuse me. Woo! I already have my card game with Pokemon. Yes, indeed. Being short is tactically advantageous and mobility-wise disadvantageous. What if you're short but with long legs? You know? Big strides, tiny torso. You can still run pretty far. He didn't see me, right? Chad, do you think he saw me? Can y'all stop talking over each other? This man's head is blocking me. That's fine. I don't want to snipe him anyways, chat. Unrealistic banned. 1/4 of people have generalized anxiety, to be fair. I think it's like 30 million people, 300 million world are diagnosed. Also, what was it? There's also like the one thing about the Gen Z being the most anxious generation ever, right? And I think it was like millennials being the first generation that reportedly do not feel like they're doing better than their previous generation, right? It's like the first generation to feel that way, like they didn't do better than their parents. And then same thing with Gen Z, right? I'm short with long legs. Bold and I actually have the same leg length. Yeah, see, you can be short with long legs. It's a kind of trade-off, right? It's a trade-off. 6 more days, yes, till the birthday. He's dead, right? Let's go. Yo, what was that? What was that? Wow. Okay, can I do like a flare or something like that? I cannot. Chat, how the heck am I supposed to take these assholes out of this corner here, huh? Can y'all move? Alright, idea, I think. What if we come over here? Right? Oh my. Oh god, that's so rude. What an asshole! What a pair of assholes! Why did he not move until I decided to get closer to him, chat? That was so rude! Right. Oh. Guess what, brother? My Blicky's a little more powerful. Can I actually screen peek this? Oh no, I cannot. Okay. Hi. Goodbye. Yas, look at these nerds, chat. Look at these nerds, chat. Don't mind me. Yes, I'm shorter with long legs, and also despite being tall, Baldur actually has short legs. Low-key, Miss Community Streams, high-key, Miss Stardew chills. Yas, we need to play some Stardew. I was actually thinking about that and thinking, like, when was the last time we played Stardew together? It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. But yee, I was talking about, and I was talking to some people about bringing back community days, because playing, there's a couple more community games that we can play now, right? We have Elden Ring, which would be fun community day. Maybe Risk of Rain 2, because I played it and it seems pretty chill. Like a nice turn your brain off kind of game. Like just, you know, silently shoot at stuff and just chill and chat for a little bit. You know what I mean? And it doesn't, like, obviously if we play for too long, like, it'll get harder the longer it goes. But it could be a nice game to just kind of play and chill in the background. You know what I really miss? The Among Us games. I actually do not miss the Among Us games. And the main reason why I don't miss Among Us that much is because Among Us got really, they didn't leave, if that makes sense, right? Like, Among Us games didn't leave Among Us, if that makes sense, right? Like, what happened in Among Us sometimes didn't stay in Among Us, and some people got really competitive with Among Us. So, like, well, yes, it was fun sometimes. Other times it felt very focused. You know what I mean? Can I annoy you with runs now? Maybe, potentially, if you want. Hello, my friend. I'm here to follow you and not die. Wait, really? Well, yeah, you know, because, like, some people got really competitive. Like, what was it? One time we played Among Us, and somebody's like, hey, did you grab, what color key, like, what key did you have, right? Like, as soon as we started on a map, we needed, like, everyone needed, like, key in, right? And the imposter didn't have a key. And they're like, hey, what key did you have? What key did you use? Right? What color? What was your key design? And if you didn't, they're like, oh, obviously you're the faker, even though, like, you know, the person activated, they just weren't paying attention to their key. Right? Like, the efficient gamer, quote unquote, kind of ruins a game like that. Hi, Sunny. How are you? Like, it just makes it less fun, right? And also, it's a little stressful. I feel bad lying to people. I don't have a good poker face. So I also, like, just for that part, it's not fun for me. Excuse me, hello. Yes, indeed, a mod screen shot for Among Us. Oh, wait, for Sunny. Yes, Among Us. It's just a game. Why would you get bent out of shape in Among Us? Well, this isn't even to make fun of those people, right? Like, I get the hyper-competitiveness of it. I get hyper-competitive in Apex, right? Like, some people just get really hyper-competitive in games like that. So, like, for me, I am not, like, gonna diss those people for being that way. But also, I'd feel bad being like, sorry, no sweats allowed, right? So I'd rather just not play Among Us. Like, maybe trying Among Us out in 3D would be like a funny, like, fun thing to try out for a little bit, but I don't think it'd be something that I would commit to 110%, right? Believe it in Gabe, yeah. And hi, Kowski, how are you? Mr. Leaf, it's NFL Day. It is? No, you know, it's actually the 21st night of September for me, Kowski. That's what it's Earth, Wind, and Fire Day for your boy. Exhausted, but the seizures have slowed down. I'm glad the seizures slowed down, and here's like some love. I was gonna say hug, but no hug. Here's some love. Sending some love your way and good vibes. But leave it in the game, exactly. So I think it's because I'm a special case med. People explain it better than me. I had a head injury, so my brain doesn't produce the hormones that tell your body you're hungry. This combo I was on for something for like 12 until I decided at 23 to just quit. I remember you talking about quitting, taking some medicine at 23, right? And my body has been in a constant state of fluctuation ever since, and pregnancy didn't help either. So my body was like, oh my god, bless the elixir when I got back on them. But that also quelled your appetite, right? That's fair. Listen, it's both. Yeah. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire and NFL Day. Yes, indeed. Why not both? So, JP, when are we doing the community tournament in Smash where we ban specifically Watts and Jussie? Wow! That's targeted. That's targeted. What's going on here? But I'm glad that you're feeling a little bit better because the seizures have calmed down, but I'm sorry that it's still exhausting. Whee! Unless, time for us to take a dive, chat, in Aquatic Mine. Yes, indeed. Whee! Hi, Toss, just hello. Ooh, chat, this water looking kind of murky. I don't know who put the blue dye in this water, chat. You know, I'm watching this guy, right? He's a homesteader, love his content, right? And he's like, I got some blue dye to put in like my pond, but I'd rather put it in my duck pond first to see how it looks. And he did, and it turned like a green, which was very interesting. Very interesting. Grab you, thank you. Chat, we got some strong lungs on this girl. Thank you. All right, cool. Swim up. And now we're gonna finish our mission right over here. All right, cool. We can go finish that mission real quick. Nah, so with the head injury, my body was just never hungry. With the meds, it was the opposite effect. I'm now always hungry. Oh, you're right, because because it usually suppresses appetite. Sorry, my attempt to write for Cyberpunk this week and lurking. Oh no, you're good. Hopefully the Cyberpunk D&D hopefully the Cyberpunk D&D sessions have been going well and the players have been enjoying it. Hopefully that's going well for ye. Let me keep going this way, chat. Listen, we could gamble points on 1v1s to see who wins and who doesn't. I am not introducing Gamba to the tournament. Oh my god. Fuck, I am not trying to gamble in Smash Bros. Oh yeah, absolutely. They loved that last session. I'm glad they loved it. Like the only way that I would do something where it's like it'd be considered gambling in the sense of like a Japanese government stance would be like if the winner of the tournament got like a free got a gifted sub to the channel, or if they were already subbed, then they can gift it to anyone they wanted, right? Like that's the only thing I would think of. Being like, yeah, sure, that'd be cool. Like spread the love. Let's do this real quick. This game looks great, but how are the controls? Honestly, really fun. Hi, Messy Lives. Welcome on in. I would say, okay, so a good way to compare this game, I'm assuming you've never played any other of like the reboot Tomb Raiders of 2013 and Rise of the Tomb Raider, right? So, another franchise. Also, wait! Thank you for the follow, for the anonymous follow. Chevy got anonymous follow, so they just want to chill and wait, vibe in the forest, fam. Welcome on in. But yes, so to give you an idea of what this game plays like, Messy Lives. Also, do you want to be Messy Lives? Cutie patootie? You know what I mean? For dinner, I can call you for dinner too if you'd like. Let me, sorry, I'll stop. The game plays like the Uncharted games, but like a little less arcadey. So like, I keep saying like a lot. A good in-between, this game feels a mix of, I would say, the Uncharted franchise and now this is going to be really weird, but the Assassin's Creed franchise. I genuinely feel that vibe from both of them, right? It's an in-between. It's not too much a la Uncharted, and the climbing aspect and the gameplay, right? When it comes to running around, the shooting is something different. Shooting is 100% feeling more along Uncharted because there's no guns in Assassin's Creed. But if you're looking for Assassin's Creed,
what kind of a plumber are you?
A platypus plumber?
A platypus plumber?
Barry the platypus plumber? Barry the platypus. Fucking love this. Fucking love the Barry the platypus. But yeah, basically, it is gunplay very similar to Uncharted if you played Uncharted. If not Uncharted, honestly, maybe like Gears of War minus the reload system. The movement of the game feels like an in-between of Assassin's Creed 3 in particular with really good flow motion. And the Uncharted series again, because Uncharted series also, I feel like, springboarded this game, right? So, but it's like I said, it's just a little less arcadey than those other games. It's a little less arcadey than Uncharted 1 and 2 and 3. More akin to Uncharted 4, though, now that I'm remembering Uncharted 4. Now that I'm remembering Uncharted 4, it feels a little more like that, too. I'm keeping them on their toes. They're now constantly ready, aka paranoid about what's coming next. Ah, fair. I want to say, didn't you also bring in like a wizard-type character, like a Netrunner that they were fighting? Or am I going cray-cray with that? I'm just saying, not everyone has to gamble. Just the ones who want to. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. Maybe, like, I feel like the only way you can have a proper, the only way you could do a proper, like, channel point, like, poll thing, right, would be if it was, like, a 4-man tournament, right? Because we can't do a channel point guess gamble thing, right? We can't do a channel point, wager with more than 4 players. And I'm pretty sure if we ran a Smash Brothers tournament, we would want to have more than 4 players, right? And so for Mario Party, it works because you only have 4 people playing Mario Party, so you can do 4 people. But imagine if we do a channel point redeem where people choose who's going to win the tournament, right? And people gamble their channel points, and it's player A, B, C, D, right? But then out of nowhere, we have 6 other players, and instead of A, B, C, and D wins, player J wins, right? So A, nobody wins their channel points at that point, and then B, the other players, it feels kind of like, well, that fuck me, I guess you didn't think I was good enough, right? So that's why we wouldn't do something like that with channel points. JMJP has been so flirty this past week. Listen, I'm just like, just letting people know things to invite, but I'm very married. It would be a platonic dinner, but also very fair. I respect that. Hopefully you are having, that sounds so weird. Hopefully you're having a good married life. That sounds so weird. But congratulations on being married. That's really awesome. You assume that wouldn't make it worse for you. What's up? Pshaw, you assume that we won't put items on. Items are actually pretty funny to play against. Snack break time. My hands need a break from the drawing. Yes, I'm 11 hours in now. How goes the crocheting project that you're going for, out of curiosity? JP, that's why brackets are a thing. Yeah, but like I said, having, even in the brackets, that's what I'm getting at, right? If you go to the brackets, T, You can't, what do you want, 4-man brackets? That over convolutes the tournament? That, like, super over convolutes the tournament, right? Like, so back when I used to run a Smash Brothers tournament, it would be a single bracket for 48 players. You feel me? So you're going to tell me we're going to have 4 sets of, so for that, you're going to tell me we're going to have 12 sets of point gamba for each player. You know what I mean? Like, that just sounds like way too much work. Too much work for what it's worth.
Excellent.
Yes, indeed.
Aaron, this is the lady who broke me out of jail.
Hi. You ran away from me.
It's a pleasure.
Which reminds me, I'm embarrassed to say, I've never asked your name.
My name is Lara.
It's Lara.
Lara
Well,
Croft.
Lara, as you can see, Aaron is back safe and sound. It seems I sent you on an errand for nothing. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Maybe not for nothing. Does this message mean anything
Yes,
to you?
indeed. Like I said, hi, Pigeon. How you doing today? Sorry, I know you did the platypus.
When I
You see you?
on Aaron, I
Yes,
saw him
but
take
since
out
next
the
session
guard.
is going to be kind of player focused, where you're just going to vibe and see what their character's
Yes.
doing downtown.
It was smart of you
Wait,
to
do
run
down and
Aaron.
downtown.
If those guards captured you, this message would have been lost for sure.
How they deal with crisis and
I
mental
don't
struggles
recognize the
after
symbols
traumatic
they
experiences.
used.
After traumatic
It's a secret
experiences
form of
stuff.
language
Fair.
Amaru
That sounds like a
to communicate
wild
with
session.
people.
Oh, hi.
Supposedly, it reveals the look.
We believe it reveals the location of the High Council's
Oh.
nest. Only the
I
members
just
of
wanna
his
gamble.
cult know how to read it.
You
Oh.
can decipher it.
My
Wait, for what it's
sister
worth,
Atsi,
if all the US
she-
can figure out gambling
May
styles for
I
brackets, I'm
answer?
sure it's doable. Just would have to be high functioning and
was
done
my
at the
wife.
mod level.
She
Yeah,
was
and like I
also
said,
once a
for I don't
follower of
I don't
Amaru.
want to introduce gambling into the
taught me
channel
to
like
read
that
their
though.
hidden
You know what I
language.
mean? Like not like
You
that.
changed her mind about
That
the
feels
cult.
way too complicated. And like
No one
going
will change Atzi's mind about anything except Atzi.
going back to the whole discussion of
She sounds like
gambling,
a
like you know what I
very
mean? Like
strong
I don't
woman.
really want to encourage it that much. Like for
don't
small
very
things
much.
like the channel point thing for Mario Party, that's fine, right? It's a small
So,
fun thing.
does the
But I
message tell
don't
us where
want
we're going?
gambling to be that intricately involved in the channel because I don't like to gamble like that. You know what I mean?
All
Like
right,
no thank
then.
you. No
Do
thank you.
know the
Meme
abandoned
gamba is
village on the
fine,
edge of
but
the
like
city?
true gamba, nah. When we have to
can
overthink
find it.
and like over prepare gambling like that,
meet you
that's
there.
not fun. That's not fun for me anymore, and that's very like that's kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Like for me, that's too much, especially for the channel that we have. Like the small stuff, that's fine, but I'm not going any further than that. You know what I mean? That's way too much for me. Let me see you. Ooh, let me catch up in chat, and get a runner. And I assume you'll make it. Wait, I'm assuming they'll make it verse for you. JPY brackets. Oh wait, yeah, they bet on brackets, not the players. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't want to do that. I just don't. I just don't. Like I said, if you want to, that's cool, but like I just don't. I don't want to encourage it like that. Small things, sure, but nothing more major than that. No, the thing they thought was a Nerf just modified Cyber Psycho. They got to meet a Netrunner next session. They're going to learn that there is no Netrunner on the team. Wait, they were looking for. So the team that they're looking for had no Netrunner? That's a little concerning. Wait, where's our mission at? Over here? Over here. All right, we'll start working our way over towards that then. I know we have another DLC quest we got to work with. Let me see you. Ooh, OJP, remember when I said a viewer shared a story about a manager tap dancing on the table after too much drinking? I actually do not remember that story. Can you please refresh my memory on that, Links? So for what it's worth, yes indeed, figure out gambling style and brackets. Oh god, chat, I'm trying to read and run at the same time. It's not good. Counterpoint Master Ball into a Kyogre. Some people are going to dive into their work. Some people are going to try and numb themselves. Some people are going to try and pretend it didn't bother them. It's going to be interesting. For the for dealing with like the trauma of like the fight, like that's gonna be interesting. I'm very interested to see how like the players decide to approach it, right? Not as action packed, but it just as tension filled. I'll gamble on anything. Gambling is, listen, like I said, healthy gamba when it comes to like the Mario Party and stuff like that. I think it's fine, right? But like I am not gonna encourage, like I said, if it takes that much work to do something like that, it's not worth it in my opinion. I'm just gonna hard shut it down, and I'm not gonna be convinced to change my mind on it, right? Because I don't want it to be that intricately woven into the channel. That just feels dirty to me, especially since we're not an 18+ channel, right? That, like, you know, light things, small things, like I said, for like the fun, for the channel points in Mario Party, it's Mario Party, right? And we're just picking who you think's gonna win, who we're rooting for. That's it. Ad break, by the way. Yeah, I know, I just want to get over here real quick. Yes, indeed. But once we get here, we shall pause our game. Boop. Go. Chatty chat. Let's get in to our ad breaky break.